Hey everyone, in this third video in regards to my MyHeritage new updated results, this is the actual kit that I did with this company. So let's get into the results. Okay, so let's go to this is the overview right here, and then this is the ethnicity update, or estimate, excuse me, I'm sorry. Alright, this is the old results that I had. And as you can see, it was 87.6% English, 5.9% Greek and South Italian, 5.7% Irish, Scottish, and Welsh, and then 0.8% Balkan. Okay? But then when I click on the V2.5, this is the results, which are far greater. So according to that, I've got 41.2% English, 24.0% Scottish and Welsh, 7.8% Breton, 7.5% Dutch, 5.3% Danish, 5.1% Germanic, and 3.7% Irish, 2.9% French, 1.5% Norwegian, and drumroll, 1.0% Portuguese. Okay. Again, I'd like to state that I know that there's more to the story than this. I know that I have Native American, African, East Asian, South Asian, and all that, and of course smaller pieces from ancestors that were, a little further back, that aren't showing up in some of these major companies, but yet it does show up in other companies, especially companies that look at your smaller pieces of DNA. But the companies like this will only look at, so far. Except like if you buy a subscription, then you might find out more with the ancient origins. I do not have a subscription at this time, so I haven't checked out this feature. So if any of you have, please leave comments and let me know if it's any better, if it's worth the money to investigate that. But anyway, but one thing that I am glad is that they're actually showing my Portuguese. I think that's pretty interesting, because I know that I have Spanish and Portuguese, and I know that it's actually more than like 1%, because on some tests it's showing up close to like 10%, like both of them together, which is normally classified as Iberian, especially if it's like admixtures of the two and all that. And maybe, a little bit more from maybe some of the neighboring islands and other areas. But altogether, under the term Iberian, it's kind of high. But at least, as of now, with the new update, at least they're showing that. So maybe in the future, they will do better. But I'm pretty pleased with this, because these results right here are better than some of your average leading companies, especially companies like MyHeritage and as of yet 23andMe. But again, I may recheck my 23andMe results and see if they have any updates, and if they do, I'll make a video about it, as I have stated in other videos. And I do hope that they're better than what they have been, because in the past 23andMe has been better, even though it wasn't quite what I really wanted, but in the beginning, but still it was better than what they have turned into over the years, when they've taken a lot away, and then they've just kind of played back and forth with what's there. So kind of like MyHeritage does. But anyway, but I just wanted to show you guys that this is what the new updates look like. So I mean, hey, this might be worth your money to, at least if you want maybe better results than what you're getting from Ancestry or 23andMe. You want to kind of look a little bit further, this might be the company to do that. Even though it won't be great, because they're definitely not looking at the smaller pieces with your basic thing that you get. But again, I don't know what it would be with if you do get a subscription and do the ancient origins. So, but anyway, let me go back to the overview and I will show you guys again. There is another map right here toward the bottom. This actually kind of tells more of the story, even though it doesn't actually give you a report or anything like that on this section. But it does kind of give you a better idea as to the fact that you do have other ethnic groups in you, even though, like I have said, some of these people that are in these countries that you're kin to, some of them could have just moved there from, other places or whatever. So naturally, yeah, you're going to match up to people from England that might have moved to Africa or South America or whatever. But you also have to think about the numbers. You know that not everybody on here just moved to this country from somewhere else. So some of these people were born and raised in these countries and are from maybe just one or two ethnic groups that you would be showing up kin to. So that should tell you that, hey, there's definitely more to my ancestry than what is shown on the surface. So this is one good indicator that might help you kind of realize that fact, and might help you go to other companies like CRI Genetics and even GEDmatch, from the kits and stuff, which it's been a little bit since I've been there, so I don't know. I may do a video about any changes that they've had. But when I was going to GEDmatch, you could take your raw DNA, upload it, and then you could get different things where you could look at the different results, like different. How can I say this? Different charts would have different panels, or reference panels that would be available for you to compare your DNA to, and then you could get different results, but yet you could see similar things that were popping up that would help you realize that, hey, I've got African, I've got Native American, I've got this, I've got that, I've got British, Irish, all this stuff. So it kind of helps you with that, and it's pretty interesting to look at all the different charts or whatever. So yeah, so this can be an interesting thing for you to look at and kind of get some ideas about. So yeah. Which I'm not going to click on it because it will take me to my matches. It will take me to the actual people that I'm kin to from these areas, and for their privacy, I'm not going to do that. But it's just interesting that you can go here and see that. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here, and I will talk to you guys later. And please like and subscribe if you don't mind. It would really help me out. But I will talk to you guys later. Bye.